Your Excellency, now, next month, the United Nations General Assembly will be convening, and everybody's anticipating the recognition of a Palestinian statehood by 15 countries, some of them conditionally and some unconditionally. What is the German stance and the commentary and the German hopes of what can be achieved by a Palestinian statehood recognition at the UN General Assembly?
Well, we follow this with great interest, and this is a very serious but also extremely complicated issue, of course. Germany has been advocating the two-state solution for many, many decades. We are convinced that only a two-state solution is the only way to provide for sustainable long-term stability and peace in the Middle East. There's no question about it. Now, the issue of recognition is a bit more difficult because some countries think that it is now time to recognize the state of Israel, the statehood, and other countries still think that this may be something that should happen a little bit later. The German position is that we are very much for a two-state solution. We want to see the Palestinian state. We are absolutely convinced that this is necessary for peace and stability in the Middle East. But at the same time, we have to recognize the realities. And the reality is that there is no Palestinian state to speak of as we speak today. Mm-hmm. So we would like to recognize the Palestinian state as soon as it exists, as soon as there's a perspective for what we can then define as a Palestinian state. And we feel that this should be at the end of a negotiated process. This is our position right now, but of course we also take note of the very serious position of other partners, including many EU partners who see this differently. This is a debate that we're also going to have, that we're having in Germany as we speak. But right now, as we speak, I can only tell you that the position of the German government is, yes, we want to recognize the Palestinian state. We should start with this process to define this state, but we will only recognize the state of Palestine as soon as we know a little bit better what this means.